Good morning, everybody. Okay, so I am in the mood for some French toast. What I'm going to do is take a couple slices of this applesauce bread that I made last night, and you see how it's got like just a really lovely texture. And I wish that you could have tasted it. It's just amazing. It's super easy to make. You'll want to have it as a regular staple on your table. So anyway, I have 2 slices of my applesauce bread here, and in my bowl I have 1 egg, which I'm going to add just a little bit of almond milk, which is perfect because I just have a little bit right now. So just a little bit of almond milk. And I'm going to whisk it up just to incorporate the egg and the milk together. All right. So what the milk does is the milk just kind of makes the egg go a little bit further. And 1 egg is plenty because I'm only making 2 slices of bread, so that's no big deal. I season everything, so I'm going to put just a little pinch of salt in my egg and milk mix and leave that alone. So I want to use coconut oil to go ahead and get the sear on my my French toast. So let me get my spatula here, and I'm just going to use this guy. So I'm going to take just a couple scrapes of coconut oil, and it doesn't take very much. This is maybe a teaspoon of coconut oil. So I'm going to put that in my skillet. And coconut oil melts really, really quickly and really easily. A lot of people use it as moisturizer, so you'll know that it melts, liquefies at body temperature. So it doesn't take a whole lot. So I'm using that in my nonstick skillet right here. Get the rest of that off. Okay. So I have my temperature set at medium high, and I'm going to get rid of this fork. See, don't really need it. Not right now. All right. So here comes the tricky part. So this bread doesn't have any gluten in it because remember we made it with coconut flour. So I'm going to very gently scoop it up with my spatula and lay it very softly in the egg mixture. Then I'm going to flip it over, again very, very carefully, and lightly lift it. And you see it stays intact, which is perfect. And I'm going to set it in my skillet. And repeat with the second slice. Carefully put it in my egg and very gently flip it over. So coconut flour is very absorbent. So even though it did absorb all of the liquids and moisture from the batter last night, there's actually room for more absorption, which is what makes it such a great source of fiber. So I'm going to crank my heat up just a little bit, and I'm going to take you over here so you can see a little bit better. So you have the heat turned up just a little bit. And it's sliding around some on the pan, which is great because you don't want it to stick. All right. Okay. So my videographer is kind of taking the morning off. She's going to school right now. So I think it's ready to flip. Ooh, there we go. This is awesome. So we're getting a really beautiful golden brown. You can see right here. There it is. So that's one side. And we're going to go ahead and brown the other side. Now you can use whatever kind of sweeteners you want. I like honey. I love maple syrup. But my absolute favorite is pure cane syrup, something that's not refined, something that's, it's a natural sugar, it's a natural sweetener. And the great thing about the natural sweeteners is that it doesn't take very much. It takes just a tiny little bit just to get that flavor, just to impart the sweetness and satisfy that craving that you're looking for. So that's what I'm going to use, and it doesn't take much, like I said, maybe a teaspoon and a half, and you're good. So we're going to flip this guy over, almost there, one more time. So we're going to let it brown just a little bit more, and oh, smells so good. So we have French toast going right here with the applesauce bread. Now the sweetness in the applesauce bread that we put in with the cinnamon, the pumpkin pie spice, the ginger, the honey that was in it, the molasses that was made in it, you're not going to need very much syrup or sweetener or anything else to really make this satisfying and satisfy your cravings and just I can't even talk because I'm almost drooling over this right now. All right, I think it's done. And here we go. Ah, that's perfect. It's got just the right amount of sear and char on it that I want. Okay, so there's the finished product. Okay, applesauce, bread, French toast. Now for the pièce de résistance. Put just a little bit. Nice, super, you're gonna have to see this. All right, see how close this is. Check this out, super light drizzle. Oh, oh my God, there it is. Doesn't take much. There we go. Ooh, that cane syrup. Are you kidding me? All right. So look at this. Still super fluffy. Amazing. Okay. If you're not having this for breakfast, you're missing out. Oh my God. Feel free to try it. Little effort, maximum flavor. Do it. Okay. See you later, guys.